a topic that concerns almost every family living in the United States of America, unless, of course, you're a born Native American. Because at one point, someone traveled from a foreign land right here in the United States of America. And perhaps someone you will encounter will be born in another land. Today on Let's Talk with Lakshmi, we have the honor and privilege of inviting on immigration specialist Pert Hora. Pert is from PH Law Group. She's absolutely no stranger to the community. She and her law firm has helped hundreds of people in our community with their legal situations. Pert, I'm so excited to have you on here today. So Pert, we just want to jump right in it. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be having a series of questions that you will be helping our community with their concerns. So today, the question is, someone visits the United States of America, whether it be on a tourist visa or a work visa, and now they have overstayed their visa. How can PH Law Group, how can you, Pert Hora, help this person?
When we hear someone has come here on a visa, that's already good news. That means the entry was inspected. Okay. That already opens up a few doors for them, even if they have overstayed and they are out of status. So that's good news that they came here on a visa.
Awesome. So let's talk about these doors.
Okay.
What are these doors that they've opened up? How can they get through with their status?
The very first one, which if someone is fortunate after coming here, if they are single or divorced and they find someone to marry, a U.S. citizen preferably, not a green card holder, but if that's the option, that's fine as well, but a U.S. citizen, because once you marry a U.S. citizen, you can get a green card in as little as 9 months. So that is one of the quickest ways to legalize if that option is available to you.
Wow, 9 months.
Yes,
that
absolutely.
Sounds pretty quick.
That is.
But now let's say I meet someone. This is my situation, and I meet someone, and I want to get married to them, and I'm thinking this is great. I'm going to get my visa, my green card, my legalization. But how safe am I coming out to say, hey, I overstayed my visa? Am I safe? Is this okay?
Absolutely. The U.S. immigration law is very, very forgiving in the cases of marriage. So even if you've been here for 10 years and you've been out of status for 10 years, and now you find someone to get married to, no issues, you can adjust very, very easily. And in fact, I think once someone applies for you, you are safer than ever, because if you were to get caught in a raid, you can show the officer the receipt and say, I'm in the process of legalizing. And right there would be, the officer would have to back off.
Well, Pert, that sounds like really great news, really exciting. I mean, I know people always think that when they first come here, they overstay their visa. The first thing is find somebody and get married to them. But let's say you don't want to get married, or you can't find someone to get married to. What's another option?
Another popular one that people do not know of is something called the U visa. That is a great option. If that works for you, that's a fantastic way to legalize as well.
So what's a U visa?
It was a law that was enacted a few years ago by Congress to specifically encourage immigrants out of status to not be afraid if they are a victim of crime or they have witnessed a crime. Okay. They want those immigrants to come out of their homes, not be scared, and go up to an officer and let them know what has happened. And if their help, and the help could be as simple as calling the police officer, identifying the perpetrator, or maybe attending court. And the beauty of it is the person who has committed the crime does not have to be put away, does not have to be arrested. All they are interested in knowing is that you have helped. So if you have helped the police officer, and if your immigration attorney says that you have helped them and can get you certified, it can lead to a 4-year U visa, which can later be converted to a green card. So it's a fantastic option. And if any of the viewers, feel that they might qualify, call us out and we'll evaluate your case.
Well, let me ask you, how popular is this U visa? I've actually never heard of that.
It is so popular that there are only 10,000 U visas issued every single year.
10,000
and there's almost 30,000 applicants each year. So once you apply, it takes 2 years for your case to get approved. But it is a fantastic way to legalize. And I mean, if you get through, not only do you get it, but all your immediate family members who are living with you here or maybe abroad.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's fantastic.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Question. I'm sure some people that are listening to this may have concerns about, would I be considered a snitch? Is this dangerous? I mean, how confident are you that the U visa does work?
The thing is, the U visa is so popular that, police departments throughout the nation are getting training about the U visa. The judges in this country are getting training. And the whole point is the officers in this country know that the information is usually in these neighborhoods where things are happening, and it's sometimes with the immigrants. They are making it as easy and comfortable as possible for the immigrants to come forward. And in fact, when you come forward, you're not a snitch, you have an ally in the U.S. Police Department. And that's a very good thing to have.
Right.
And if you have another immigration case going on, this is going to be seen in very good light by any other adjudicating officer. Absolutely.
Of course. I mean, this is all really great information right here from PH Law Group with Pert Hora. Pert, tell us, any other options?
Yes, there are two other options, and they're kind of linked, so I'll only speak of one of them, and maybe in a future show I'll dedicate it to the last option.
Sure.
A great option that is available to people, from Guyana, from Trinidad, from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, or any country which is under political turmoil. And in all of our countries, there's always something going on. Right. Something is going on. And if you can prove that due to your religion, political activity, a membership in any social group, conversion of religion, that you have been in any way a target. And people think, oh, it's not about me, I've never been a target. You need to come to our office. We need to hear your story, and there's always something we can find out. And if you can apply for asylum, I think it's one of the best things you can do, because you are able to stay here legally. You're able to get a work card. You have a great chance to get in front of a New York judge to legalize your case. Mm-hmm. And under the current atmosphere in this country, if you have a receipt proving that you have filed for a case, if there's an immigration raid, they cannot touch you. So you are able to live here peacefully, work, and have a great chance of legalizing in the future. So
Pert, tell me, any other options?
Well, the other option that I believe is, a fantastic option for so many reasons that if someone were to come to my office, I'll get into depth, but it is called Asylum. And it is great for anybody who's coming from a third world country, like a lot of our Indo-Caribbean nations, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Latin American, Central American countries, where there's always something going on. Mm-hmm. And usually when the client comes in, listening to their personal story and looking at the country conditions, we can always find a way for you to apply for asylum. And why do I encourage asylum in the current times that we are living in? Well, asylum allows you to stay here legally. Mm-hmm. After applying 6 months, you get a work card, so you're able to work legally. And you are in the greatest venue, in my opinion, next to San Francisco, which is New York, where you have great chances of legalizing. And because in New York, the backlog is so long that you have, good opportunity to remain here for a few years, work legally, have circumstances of your life change, circumstances of the law change, and not be worried constantly that you're going to be picked up in an immigration raid. So again, I encourage you to call our office, come for the consultation, and maybe we can explore what option would be best suited to you.
So Pert, let me ask you, PH Law Group, mm-hmm. How many successful asylum cases have you had?
We have a great track record, and for asylum cases, I would say 85% have gotten asylum. For the ones who have not gotten asylum, we have been able to get them withholding, or if not, we have gotten something that is called administrative closure, which means they are allowed to live in this country and work legally as long as they want to remain. So those are all good options for people. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, guys, you got it right here on Let's Talk with Lakshmi. We're getting legal with Pert Hora. She has so much information to help you or your family or your friends with their legal immigration cases. Make sure you give them a call right now. Just mention Let's Talk with Lakshmi, and your first consultation is absolutely free. Pert, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show.